If you want to understand how you function, you need to understand all the parts that are involved, and that includes your brain. It allows you then to become better at setting yourself up for making better decisions because you understand what your brain needs.
My name is Dr. Raquel Lopez, and I'm a professor of psychology at St. Norbert College.
One of the things that I am most proud of, which is interesting because it also brings me so much sadness sometimes, is that I got out of my little world that I grew up in and got to be part of a bigger world. So I identify as mestiza, which means you live in the borderlands. We were the only Lopez family, the only Hispanic Catholic family in the neighborhood of white Mormons in Utah. My mom had me when she was 17. So for a while, everyone kind of helped pitched in to take care of me. I learned a lot about the importance of work from watching my mom. But there are also a lot of things I learned from seeing how things played out and realizing that I wanted it to play out differently in my life. I went to college at Westminster College in Salt Lake City, Utah. I was accepted into a PhD program at the University of Minnesota Twin Cities. Very shortly thereafter, I moved to the Midwest and left my desert. My mom or my dad, neither of them had gone to college, neither had my grandparents. So I was the first one. They felt hurt that I was leaving. So I felt like I was moving away geographically, but also emotionally, and that's still something I reconcile with. If you look at that trajectory, that's showing huge positive change over time. I started the Developmental Decision-Making Lab about 5 years ago as a way to try to understand why we make the kinds of choices that we do across the lifespan. So EEG actually stands for electroencephalography. It's a really useful tool for trying to measure millisecond by millisecond activity in your brain. Our brains naturally emit electricity when it's communicating with itself, and our caps can pick up that activity and try to make meaning out of that. It's not a static system. It's a system that's constantly interacting with the environment, and we constantly can change and respond using our brains. If a person struggles with mental health issues, for example, one way that we can help our brains is through antidepressants or through medication. It can actually help your brain create new patterns of firing that we need to function in a healthy way. Exercise can also help, and so can cognitive behavioral therapy. So being able to reframe how you think about things can help your brain start to create new patterns and new connections. What are you doing? You look like you got into trouble today.
I live with my daughter, Isabel.
You want to try a little? Don't eat it. Of course. And it's really fun to watch her learn about the world. I get to come in every day and find new ways to help to change things. It's been very empowering, actually, to be a voice that is not often represented and to have it be heard. Education is difficult, and moving away from your family is difficult. It doesn't serve anyone to be somewhere where you can't be all of you. If you're feeling pulled to something, explore that and don't shut it off because you're afraid you're going to disappoint someone. Your family will adapt, and you will adapt, and you'll find ways to bridge those gaps. You should be most concerned with disappointing yourself first, because that's who you have to live with every day.